Hello and welcome to a gear up video for patch 5.4, the Siege of Orgrimmar. After talking to a friend who just got back to the game, I realized there was an overwhelming amount of ways to get gear, from the Timeless Island to solo scenarios, world bosses, etc. I made it simple for you with a video guide explaining and showing you where to get the gear and how to get it, and get you back into raiding. The first thing we will be looking at is the world bosses. There are two of the original tier 14 bosses to kill, which are still reward pretty good loot. Currently the easiest to reach world boss is Shah of Anger. He's located in the Conlight Summit and he can spawn within 1 out of 5 locations as displayed on this map. He drops randomly assorted PvP gear and tier 14 legs and gloves. The second of the two tier 14 bosses we will be looking at is Galleon. He is a bit harder to kill though, as he has a long respawn timer, hence why I couldn't get any footage of the boss, so keep an eye out in trade chat. He is located in the Valley of Four Winds as indicated on the map. He only has one spawn location unlike Shah of Anger, and unlike Shah of Anger he doesn't drop any tire. He drops randomly assorted PvE itemized epics. Next we will talk about the tier 15 world bosses, most namely Ondasta. Much like Galleon, he has a very long respawn timer. He also walks in the same theme and drops randomly assorted PvE itemized epics, but it will require a good group of at least 40 people to kill him. He is located on the island on top of the Pandarian map. It's easy to miss, but once you get there, Ondasta is easy to spot. He stands in the middle of the island and is a huge ass dinosaur. To get to the second tier 15 world boss, you gotta do a solo scenario to get access to the island of Thunder. The quest to enter the scenario starts in Shrine of Two Moons if you are Horde, or Shrine of Seven Stars if you are Alliance. The quest should be called the Thundercaller. Nutluck is possibly a must kill for any new players coming to the game, due to the high item level loot he drops. Once you reach the Island of Thunder, he will be located as displayed on the map. He will go in the footsteps of Shah of Anger and drop PvP items and tired legs and gloves. This has all been old content, so what's new in patch 5.4? Sadly, any new players will only be able to kill one world boss in tier 16 due to the second world boss requiring the legendary cloak to kill. Much like the Island of Thunder, you will have to do a pre-quest to get access to the Timeless Island. This one is simple though, and just follow my way from Shrine and the quest giver should be there and giving you an item that teleports you to the island. When you're on the island, the world boss will always be spawned in the middle of the area, as shown on the map. There are 4 different versions of this world boss, but you can only get loot once a week, just like the rest of the bosses. He will be like Shah of Anger and Nutluck, only drops PvP items, tire legs and gloves. You probably want to jump straight into LFR as quick as possible, but please take a second and prepare and fill up with coins. These coins will give you a second loot roll, simply said, you will get twice the amount of loot. To get these coins, go to the Island of Thunder. There's a solo scenario which you can start by obtaining key of the Palace of Lei Shen. This item is a random drop from mobs on the Island of Thunder. I recommend killing rares as it will often drop from your first rare. When you have the key, you should head into the dungeon located as shown on the map. Speak with Taoshi inside a cave and you will be queued for the solo scenario. I will not go through further on how to do the scenario. There are already plenty of guides on YouTube, but the general idea is to loot as many chests as possible, giving you the most amount of coins. When you obtain the coins and kill a boss in any of the tier 14 raids, you will have the option to opt in for another loot. Simply need roll for a chance for more loot. There is a quest that rewards 502 item level boots for all classes. You get this by completing the Path of the Lost Emperor quest. If we go back to the place where we started the quest to get to the Timeless Island, you can speak to Lorewalker Show to start a quest chain named The King and the Council. This quest chain will walk you through several scenarios and quests, and by the end reward you with any of the 502 item level boots suitable for your specialization. On the new Timeless Island, there are randomly spawned chests around the island. These chests has a chance to grant you with 496 item level armor of all types, weapons excluded. There is a great article on an MMO champion with all the locations of these chests, which I will link in the video description below. But here's a map of their locations. You also have a chance to get these armor pieces from mobs, but a higher chance from rare spawns. The rare spawns will also give you a chance of a Burden of Eternity to drop. These items can be used in combination with armor tokens to get 535 item level gear. Choose wisely, and I recommend you to use them on either a helm, ring, chest or legs. There is a guaranteed Burden of Eternity on the other side of the bridge. There are several ways to get over, one example is currently shown in the video. But if you don't have engineering, you can just jump across the bridge while you have your priest friend wait on the other side and use Leap of Faith on you and drag you across. One obvious thing to say is the heroic scenario. The only reason I bring this up is due to the fact there's a quest called Heroic Deeds. This quest will automatically give you a specialization specific 516 item level item. As soon as you're able to find a group for a heroic scenario, you should also have picked this quest up, as free epics are never bad. I didn't bring everything up in ways of gearing up, because most of it you should have figured out by the time you hit level 90. So good luck! Do plenty of heroic dungeons, scenarios, and don't forget to cap your valor and purchase epics for it. And then get the bosses down in LFR and Flex. And soon you will be a heroic raider.